That cat bit the fuck out of her tit. So I had a dream last night. My friend Austin was like in college or something, and I didn't go to college. I was living with my mom for some reason. But you guys know what's that? Have you guys saw Dazed and Confused?
No.
Okay, well there's like this kind of like jock, like stupid guy, but he kind of likes to party and he hangs out with like the nerdy kids, but he was there. Anyway, we went to this party and I got really fucking drunk, and then Austin and that guy from Dazed and Confused and this other guy I know were like choking me out and like beating the fuck out of me. Like they like broke my fucking jawbone, like kicking me in the face, and I like blacked out, and I woke up and I had like a black eye and my whole face was swollen, and my mom like took them to court and shit. I don't know, it was intense. I woke up sweating.
Shit.
But yeah, I got the shit beat out of me last night.
Interesting.
Then I dreamed about it.
Yes.
So, when men ride shrimp.
Episode 2, we're back, baby! Alright, so the little picture, right?
Yeah.
You gotta make a little song for it.
Well, I don't do that no more.
We just like fucking as soon as I'm like, we're back, baby! Fucking you just like fucking gray screen it and put fucking an awful looking TV filter on it and fucking just play some fucking sweet ass vaporwave. Or like any sort of 90s like infomercial sort of fucking music.
Pretty good at those. Well, I like doing those. I wouldn't
Stop playing your guitar. We're playing a podcast.
Anybody got any cheat codes for this podcast?
From what I understand, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 are my cheat codes.
Whoa.
If you're looking back at house.
Okay. So,
What was it? Do you guys remember the gun cheat code for Grand Theft Auto? It was
No.
like L1, L2, L1, L2, up, down, left, right, or something.
R1, R2, L1, R2, left, down, right, up, left, down, right, up.
Yeah, that's one of them.
Yeah. There's like 3 different ones. It's like R1, R2,
Health and
L1,
armor.
L2,
One.
and
Yeah, the 3 main ones. Health and armor, weapons, and then the wanted level.
I always used to spawn tanks on top of cars that were just driving by in the street. It would just destroy them.
I have the jetpack memorized.
Oh, in San Andreas?
Uh-huh.
Everybody was like, yeah, dude, you can find it in San Andreas. And I was like,
You mean 5?
I ain't never found it. No, not in 5. In San Andreas, I'd never actually found it.
It's
I
a
think
mission.
you like use it in a mission once.
Oh.
Towards the end of the game, and
You get
that's
to
it.
keep it, but if you lose it from then, you don't get another.
Oh, well, like I said, I couldn't catch the train, CJ.
I remember everybody being like, "Bro, Sasquatch is in the game. You can find Bigfoot." And like me and my friends would go out in the country and like search through the fucking woods for hours. Me and my friend George would just like drive around in the woods and we'd see like a bush or something and we'd be like, "There he is!"
I actually had one of the copies of that game that was like the bad one where it had the sex scene in it or whatever. Yeah, and I didn't even know, like I didn't know how to get like
Where he's
access
like,
to it or
"Can I come
anything.
in for coffee?"
Yeah, and I was like, I tried to sell my fucking copy at GameStop, and they were like, "Nope, can't take it." And I was like, "Why?" They were like, "This thing's got some bad stuff on it." And I was like, well,
Okay,
I'm gonna go home and find out what that bad stuff was."
Even in that copy, I don't think they had it. They programmed and originally had a whole sex minigame.
Yeah.
I think that was like cut content.
Rockstar's on like the cutting edge of game development here.
Right.
Well, then go work for Rockstar.
If you look hard enough, you might find it in Red Dead 2.
Did you guys ever go to like
Bullshit.
movie gallery and rent games?
We had DC Video.
We had Hollywood Video.
Okay,
Ryan,
like
was that?
You would
Sorry,
rent
go ahead.
games there, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay, do you ever remember like I don't know what it's called, but it was like an M-rated game where you're like playing as a little
Suit
guy
Larry.
going through. Yes, that was it. Where you're going through the Playboy Mansion.
Oh, probably. I don't know.
Is that it? I don't
What?
The
know.
only Leisure Suit Larry I've ever played is one where you're in college.
But like on
What
the,
console? What console?
it was like PS2 and Xbox.
Was it 3D or no?
Yeah, it was like a 3D game, and like I just remember like being like 8 years old and seeing the cover, and you were just like this little like nerdy looking guy.
Yeah, that's
Giant
fucking
pair of
Leisure Suit
boobs
Larry
beside
for
you?
sure.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
Yep.
here. I'll find
That's magna cum laude.
Yep.
Yeah. And I was like 8 years old, like boobs.
Funny story about that. My cousin and I, not
I
not
wanna
the gay
play
one, but
it.
the straight girl one, actually wrote a whole guide.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
We wrote a whole guide to that, like how to get every girl, like how to finish her progression and all that shit. We had it in a little
Yeah.
notebook.
What was the other
Wow.
one called? Like there was another one called like Big Mother Truckers, and it had a girl with,
Yes.
big
I remember
tits on
seeing
the
that
front,
one a lot, actually.
and you're like,
I was like, oh yeah. I don't think we ever rented any of those.
That's
where you
where
messed
messed up.
You see,
Yeah.
when I was at that age to rent games, I fucking rented Super Nintendo games. So I didn't have that pleasure of seeing big tits on the front of a fucking Nintendo game.
dude, here's a pretty good story. So my cousin Nathan that lives down the road.
Oh god.
I'm gonna try not to name drop as much as possible this time,
Okay.
but he was like,
Oh, Nathan Boop of Lane.
yes, but he was like really into like the Predator movies. So I think it's like Predator 1. I went over to his house and we were like playing around. He was like, "Dude, you want to see some boobs?" I was like, "Fuck yeah, I do." So we went in his parents' room upstairs and like locked the door and put on Predator 1, and he knew the like.
He's like, here's the
scene
time
and stuff.
code.
Yeah, he like knew the scene and like what minute it showed her boobs, and like we skipped to it and like watched it like 6 times over. And that's the story.
Wow.
Ryan,
So-
what was oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I have a story similar to that.
Go ahead.
I won't name drop, but me and
We're at-
one of my two best friends.
Okay.
Y'all will know which one it is very quickly. I used to go over to his house. He lives further away from me than the other one.
It's Boop Bert.
It's Cuber.
Very accurate.
Using an alias. Hubert and I.
No,
So-
Hubert.
That's what I said.
You said Hubert.
I said Hubert.
We'll go with Hubert.
Either way, it really does not fucking matter. So, this was probably like fucking like 4th or 6th grade because we were in school every even year together. So this is probably like 4th grade. I used to go to his mother's house, and they had a satellite box that had the card where you could flash the card and you would have all the illegal channels.
Oh yeah.
So one time we went over there and we were flipping through channels and we found out what Playboy was. And we were watching Playboy, and of course, being, young boys, things happen. So what I would
Wait,
personally do,
What do you mean by that?
I mean, appendages would harden,
Oh, okay.
not any physical touching between two human beings. Nothing of that sort.
Okay. That's what
But
I mean, if
but-
that's your thing.
Phew.
I personally don't know what he did, but what I would do is I would literally, like, if it got to be too much for what I was seeing on the screen as a 4th grader, I would actually go to his bathroom and just kind of like let myself like hang out,
Like
my
cool
dress
off.
there, Yeah, I would basically go to the bathroom and have like a little cool off session, and then like once everything got back to normal, I'd go back in there. We'd sit on the couch, and then he would do whatever he did. I don't know what he did, but he would take his turn. He'd go back to that end of the house. Like we would literally go to separate ends of the house to cool off. Let's just put it that way.
Bert is every time you go to the bathroom, he's like, "All right, Ryan's in the bathroom." He fucking pulls his dick out, and he's like, "Ah," and he's like, "Well, I don't know what he's doing back there, but I'm gonna."
Steam array. It's like a fucking turret mission off a fucking like action game. You have to like let your turret cool down.
It's just nothing but
There's,
it's just nothing but rolling steam. Like,
Oh fuck!
God Almighty. He's like, "Well, I don't know what Ryan was back there for, but I'm gonna go back there so he doesn't think I'm a weirdo."
So yeah, that was me in the 4th grade.
Well, all right.
So
I had a story. Sorry.
Oh, go ahead.
So what was that? What was the movie place that we rented from next to the pawn shop when we were little?
DC Video.
Okay, so yeah, I remember we got Starsky and Hutch for the PS2,
Oh baby.
and you rented it. I don't know what year it was, but like 6 years later, we found it in the couch cushions, and I was like, "Oh no, the late fees on this." we took it back up there. The fucking disc is like scratched to oblivion because it was in the fucking couch cushions, and fucking they were just like, "Oh yeah, whatever. We'll just start charge you for like a week late."
Dude, they were like the
Okay.
coolest rental place.
They really were. Fucking, I wanted to see Finding Nemo so bad when I was a kid. And we went in there, and I was like, "Please let me rent it." And they were like, "It's not out yet." And I was like, "Please."
You were trying to get it.
Yeah, and the woman was like, "All right, don't tell nobody I did it."
Yeah, she gave it to us like it was probably like a week early.
Like it wasn't even out on DVD yet.
Yeah, like they would
Yeah,
get
like
their shipments.
they had it so that way they could like be ready for when it was like
probably
ready to go.
No, because there's a place close to where my mom used to live, and it's like a family run. It's like a little gas station, but in the back they rent out DVDs, and I know for a fact they like rent out like bootleg fucking like sitting in the back of the theater with your fucking video camera recording that shit. So that's probably what it was.
Either way, it was a good movie.
Maybe you might have just ruined my childhood.
This DC Video actually used to let us rent entire consoles as well. Like they were
I don't
super
remember
fucking
that.
cool. Yeah, I remember getting an NES from there a couple of times, and I remember I went there and fucking rented Yoshi's Safari Island. Anyone who's old enough to remember that game will remember that it is a first-person shooter where you sit on Yoshi's back and you have to have the fucking Super Scope. We didn't have a Super Scope. So you could literally plug the cartridge in, flip the console on, and it would say,
Watch
plug
the
in your
title
Super
screen.
Scope. Yeah, it would fucking play through a title screen and say, plug in your Super Scope. So I remember returning that game and being highly disappointed, and about a month later I rented it again, completely forgotten that I didn't have a Super Scope.
Oh, this game looks cool.
Yes, and then fucking just sat there and looked at it for a whole fucking week.
Our dad's like, "Wait a minute, this looks familiar."
Didn't your dad like buy Conker's Bad Fur Day for himself?
No. That may have been
What kind of dad do you think we have?
That's probably me.
I swear you guys told me that one time. No, your dad just wanted some whippets, Weldon.
That's true.
Whip it real
Whip it.
good.
You can whip it.
Shout out to my dad. He's probably drunk right now on somebody else's couch.
Yo, Dad.
Shouts out.
No name dropping, but yo, what's up?
His name is Dad.
Dad.
That's me, though.
No, you're not gay, Dad.
Oh!
Oh man.
Okay, so So we have some topics. Does anybody want to take a stab at anything? Start us off. 1 through 6.
Oh, we being for real right now?
Yeah.
I forgot what they were. Hang on. Let's see.
All right, here we go. Ron Macy's. Damn
Yes, I'm the
Damn
topic. Wait, I mean, I am not. No, that is not me.
I got you. Short-term goal, jack off. Long-term goal, jack off again.
Negative.
Why? Because feel good.
Cause feel good. It feel good when I rub it.
Daddy, why my pee-pee red?
God. Ryan, did I tell you about that?
No.
Yeah.
The guy that I worked with at KFC, his first name was
Greg.
Greg. He was telling me one day that his like two sons were like, one of them's like 2 years older than the other one, but the youngest one would like go into the bathroom and like use the bathroom, and like I guess he would just like yank on it while he was trying to pee. And he would be like, he would fucking call his dad back there, and he'd be like, "Daddy, why my pee pee red?" And just like he'd be like, like,
Like, well, I would assume as a father, you really have like one job with potty training. It's to show your son how to properly not fuck it up. It's not that hard, but I mean,
he would tell me all the time too. He'd be like, "Yeah, my oldest son gets really jealous because my youngest son's pee-pee's bigger than his." And I'd be like, "God Almighty!" I'd be like, "Greg."
what the fuck?
Yeah, it was super fucking funny though.
Well, I don't know. What topic do you want to talk about, Ryan?
I don't know. Just any 1 through 6. Just pick a number.
I don't know. I don't know.
I'm not picking it.
Number 5. All right.
Funk.
Okay.
Oh, it's the sound of an arrow slamming into your skull.
Okay. I assume that's fuck, marry, kill.
Yep.
Okay.
Between those three?
No, that's I think that's an example.
Yeah.
Fuck the Hulk!
So
So the example is Captain America, the Hulk, and Iron Man.
In that situation,
All
though, it
I
has
can
to
think
be.
about is the Hulk's giant cock.
Oh fuck! I definitely marry Iron Man. That's the only one that I know.
Yeah, he's rich as
Do
fuck.
we have to
Yeah.
call him
Tony.
the Hulk? Or does he just die?
So you're saying you'd fuck Captain America?
Oh, do we even have the option to kill the Hulk?
Well,
Yes, that's the game.
Yeah, can you even do it?
The only
Well,
way the Hulk can
yeah.
die is through fuck, marry, kill.
if
In the movies, Thanos is like, "I would kill the Hulk," and he's like, "Eh."
but if you fuck the Hulk, he has more cushion. So
Does he?
Yeah, but if
I
he,
mean,
the problem is if he gets rowdy and fucks you.
No, the problem is, what if he changes back into Bruce Banner?
Win-win.
what if like fucking arousal is the reverse? The anger pisses him off and turns him green, and arousal's the opposite.
All I'm saying is, I know you guys know that GIF where he's fucking.
I know which one you're talking about.
What's her name?
Scarlet? What? Some? I don't know.
Scarlett Johansson. What's her character?
The Black Widow?
Yes.
I have never seen that GIF.
I don't believe you.
Okay,
Oh,
I haven't.
Okay.
that's the end of the story.
All right. What's another good one?
Are you gonna
We'll be
answer?
right back to you after this ad break.
Are you gonna answer?
We can all answer.
Okay, take yourself out of the equation.
Okay.
and then the other 3 members.
Fuck.
Oh, shit. All right, well, I'm fucking Craig.
I'm fucking kill me, Bert. Kill me.
Fuck.
Oh, man. Well, I think I would marry Dylan.
Ooh. Pizza bread in the morning.
Yes, exactly. Dylan's a nice, wholesome guy. He would love me right.
Kill me.
Kill me.
Let's see. Kill Ryan, fuck Weldon.
What the hell?
Respectable.
Sorry.
Not respectable.
Well, in my scenario, I either have to fuck, marry, or kill my brother. So,
Hey! Might as well kill me then.
in the situation where I marry him, I guess we can go live in fucking West Virginia.
West Virginia.
I'm not gonna fuck my brother.
We're gonna start singing that.
So I guess I'm gonna kill my brother, fuck
yeah.
Ryan, and marry Weldon.
Oh yeah!
Yeah, you marry your son.
Yes, my not gay son, right? Right?
Yes, not gay, Dad.
Okay.
It's getting weird.
Hey, not gay, Uncle.
Okay, Weldon, what's your pick?
Can I choose to kill myself, please?
Fuck me, kill me, marry me.
Oh, you can kill me first and do whatever you want.
No. Necrophilia is not a joke.
It's not a joke. It's a real deal. Please do it.
Okay, what's your answer? You're out of time.
I'm out of time.
Time is up.
Time's
I guess I'd marry Macy.
Reason.
Lazy-eyed
fuck.
children.
Yes!
Fair enough.
Yes!
Fair enough.
I would kill Dylan and
Damn.
fuck the other Ryan.
Get the shit into the stick.
Whoop whoop.
You just name dropped me again.
Alright, Dylan.
I don't know.
Come on.
Let's see. I've got to kill Ryan, my brother.
Wow. Why?
Marry
What's your
Bluebird.
No!
Oh, sorry. Probably marry Ryan.
Wait, why?
Weldon's a slob.
Okay. Alright. Okay.
Holy fuck!
You're just like, okay, alright.
Okay.
Sorry,
Well, it's
Weldon.
like,
At least you'll get a quick fuck, I guess.
I'm a sick fuck. I like a quick fuck.
Well, it's gonna be messy if you do that.
Oh, fuck!
I'm out.
That's disgusting.
I killed them all.
Oh, fuck.
All right, let's do one more.
Okay.
Oh man, this got to be a good one.
Alright, I'm gonna Google one really fast.
No.
Okay.
No. Oh.
Okay, we'll each come up with somebody. Minus one person.
Do I have to come up with 2 people?
No. No.
No, he's saying we'll each come up with a person, except one of us won't come up with anybody. Right?
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, I pulled the longest straw. I don't have to come up with
Oh.
You son of a bitch.
anyone.
Come up with a person.
How did we draw straws?
Macy.
Alright, I got one.
Okay.
God, Adam, and Eve.
Nah. That's too easy.
I
Father,
marry
the Son, and the Holy
God.
Ghost.
All right. Jesus, Buddha, and Gandhi.
Okay, that's more like it.
Oh, fuck.
That's more like it.
All right. Well, let me think about this.
I'd marry Gandhi. I'd fuck Buddha and kill Jesus.
Yeah,
you
that's
go.
probably my choice too.
Easy. Gandhi's gonna fucking make me feel positive every day. Buddha's got that cushion, and Jesus doesn't really bring a whole lot for me.
He's overrated.
Can't even get it up.
Ooh.
It'd take him 3 days to get me up.
Ooh.
Oh, I see what you did.
Dylan?
Phew. Probably marry Buddha. She's good luck. And then, shoo. Kill Gandhi.
Before he drops that nuke on your ass.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Then I guess yeah. Fuck Jesus.
Fuck Jesus, am I right?
Okay. Another random number, go.
12.
Alright, 12 divided by 2
7.
is 6.
Oh, you meant for that.
So, favorite movie from 2018 and most anticipated from 2019?
I don't keep up with this shit.
That's why there's a link for you to fucking look at.
Oh, that's that blue thing.
Yeah, you click that, and then things happen. You just sit back and enjoy the ride.
Oh my god. Bird Box, my favorite, number 1. Movie sucked.
Movie sucked.
I really actually enjoyed it up until it ended. Like, I
Yeah,
felt like the
ending was,
ending
like, the only
was
good
such a
part for me.
letdown.
No, I liked it.
No, I hated it. I hated the ending.
Has anybody watched Bandersnatch?
No, I want to, but I haven't watched
was
it yet.
Cool.
Some people were saying it's a really big letdown, but fucking like as
I
a
want
group,
to see the new Wreck-It Ralph.
That's a pretty
That's,
good one.
that's not a joke. I really want to watch that.
I liked it.
funny.
Not okay.
Okay.
So the link is to IMDb, and the first page, I don't really care for anything. Number 54 though, Searching, was actually a great fucking movie. Did anybody see it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
There's 12,000 titles that came out this year.
yeah, sort by
The
popularity.
movie. Line.
Uh-huh.
The Meg.
Yeah, the Meg was probably the biggest Meg of the movies this year.
Searching, you fucks, is about a fucking. It's Harold from Harold and Kumar. His 16-year-old daughter goes missing, and the entire film is filmed through a webcam or a phone. And it sounds really shitty on paper, but the way that they execute it, the filmography is beautiful. It's amazing, like how it turned out. Definitely worth watching.
Isle of Dogs was really cool.
I didn't see that. The Meg, actually, I did enjoy the Meg. I felt like it had a pretty good twist.
Damn, I wanted to watch it. Dylan didn't want to.
It's actually good. I'd watch it
Yeah.
with you. Ocean's 8 was actually really good. I'm not a big like
female one, right?
yeah, I'm not a big like Ocean's fan. Like I didn't watch any of the prequels or the ones previous to this, but
They're pretty good.
this one was actually really good. The ending was just fucking phenomenal.
I'm not looking through this shit.
Oof.
Super Troopers 2, anybody?
No, I don't even know. What
I've
you
never
just
saw
said.
the first one.
The first one's actually kind of funny. I didn't see the
I watched
second.
like the first 15 minutes of it, and I really want to keep watching it, but I had to do something I can't remember.
Anybody see 8th grade?
Yeah, I was in
It-
8th grade once.
Weird. It was actually a great movie. Carla and I went and saw it in theaters, and I fucking loved it. It was a fantastic movie.
A Quiet Place was pretty cool.
I never saw it.
It was horrible to see in theaters, just because the whole movie's like super quiet. And you can just hear everybody just on their popcorn.
How many lines are in that movie?
Probably like 20.
That's insane. I don't think I could sit there and watch
No
it.
way.
Somebody was trying to watch it on the plane on the way back from Mexico, and they watched like 10 minutes of it and then changed it.
I think the only time they talk, the only time they talk is at the very end and at the waterfall.
I don't think I could do it. It didn't sound interesting to me.
I mean, they use sign language, but
Oh,
Roughly 90 lines of dialogue.
that's insane. Only 90 lines.
That's pretty crazy.
That's like
Yeah.
4 times what Weldon said. You lying bastard!
50 Shades Freed, anybody?
oh,
Anybody?
Negative.
did Ready Player One come out this year?
I believe so.
It was the worst.
Yeah, I didn't like that either.
It was a good movie up until the Hallmark ending.
I didn't care for it at all.
Dude, it was Hallmark like halfway through.
It was just all like cameos. Like that was. I felt like that's what it wrote on. I felt like that's what it wrote
Didn't we
on.
make that joke while we were watching it?
Yes, like we
Probably.
kept doing that.
Where did we watch that at?
At Ryan's house.
Yeah,
Was it?
yeah, it
Mhm.
was here.
Did the It movie didn't come out this year, did it?
What?
The It movie.
Teen
B-
Titans
the
go
B
to the
movie?
polls.
Yeah,
The B movie with Jerry Seinfeld?
yeah.
Yeah, it was a great movie. No, it came out in 17.
Okay.
The B movie.
Which actually, that is probably my most anticipated movie for 2019, hands down.
Is it coming out in 19?
Yeah, it comes out this September.
Ooh.
That's the last that I heard.
Well, damn! Don't sound so sad about it.
Yeah, it's scheduled for September 6th. And the crazy thing is, like, if you actually read the book, there's a lot that has to do with 27, the number 27. There was something that somebody was showing on Reddit at one point that September 6th, 9/6/2019 or something like that, adds up or subtracts to 27. And then the date for the first chapter was September 8th of 2017. And it also somehow ends up being 27 as well. Just interesting. I thought that was a really cool thing.
That's pretty cool.
Definitely the best movie was the Jurassic Games.
No.
What the hell's that?
10 inmates are put in a virtual game to compete with each other and dinosaurs. Death row convicts, sorry.
Sounds kind of neat.
It's got
No.
a 3.7 star rating.
Oh.
Out of
Did
10.
you mean to say death row convicts instead of dinosaurs?
I think I just said regular prisoners.
Prison dinosaurs get released to kill men. The most deadliest game of all.
Damn. Insidious: The Last Key. I like the Insidious series, but
I don't like those either.
it's kind of been like,
I'm
I
just a
don't know.
fucking critic.
that's fine.
The critic.
I mean,
Thought you were a mechanic.
No.
what? Okay, so in your opinion, this kind of takes us into number 6, or no, not number 6, number 2. Favorite movie that was released in the last 10 years, and then favorite movie, period. That's probably more up your alley.
I think so, yeah.
So what would you say is favorite movie? Let's do favorite movie, period.
Napoleon Dynamite.
Is that a serious answer?
Yes.
Yeah, dude.
Okay.
Tina, eat your freaking food.
So I was recently watching Sex Education on Netflix. I just finished it today. Weldon, if you're planning on watching it, be ready for a hell of an ending.
Hell of a good dip.
So I was watching through that, and it reminded me so much of Napoleon Dynamite because of, like, I just think it's a British-based show. All the actors are from somewhere in Europe, and the humor is just totally different than what you typically get in Americanized television.
It's like dry humor.
Yes, it's extremely dry,
Yeah.
and it was very interesting because it reminded me a lot of Napoleon Dynamite just for that reason. Like some of the shit, like at one point, he's called the head teacher, but I would assume it's like a principal. The principal's son literally gets up in the middle of the whole fucking lunchroom while everybody's eating lunch, and he just pulls down his pants and he says, "Look, I know I have a giant dick. Please don't judge me for it." Like,
And-
it's just...
Like no laugh track or anything.
Yeah, it's so fucking weird, but it's fucking hilarious at some points. Like, I thought it was
Yeah.
actually pretty fucking good, but I don't like Napoleon Dynamite.
I love it.
I don't know why.
I
Like, I don't know.
Nostalgia, but I don't know. I think that movie like formed my sense of humor so much.
Yeah.
My sister and her friend, she's like 6 years old, 3rd grade, something like that. Anyway, my sister and her friend took me to GameStop, and it's back when GameStop had movies, and they were like, "Oh, Napoleon Dynamite." I was like, "What's that?" And they were like, "You've never seen it?" And I was like, "No." So they bought it for me for like $bucks. And I used to watch it like every single day for like a year. But it's great.
I had that type of movie.
Yeah.
Scooby-Doo. The live action one with Matthew Lillard.
Hell yes.
I don't know what it is. I don't like those movies.
I don't know what it is. I watch that
So-
movie to go to sleep like every fucking night.
They're okay.
They're not terrible,
I
but
think when we were younger, it was just a
Oh, look, a real
in
Scooby-Doo.
real life.
yeah. That Scrappy Doo. Was that the
Yeah,
second
dude.
one? Or was that the first
No,
one?
that
was
was
the
the
first one.
first one. He was behind it all.
Yeah.
Fucking Mr. Bean.
That's your favorite movie?
Who are you asking?
You!
Oh,
Mr. Bean.
no. I've never seen that movie.
That's a good movie.
That's pretty good.
Favorite
what's your
movie
favorite?
of all time? Probably Rat Race.
Where,
Oh my God.
where he fucking falls asleep just standing there. Oh,
Yeah, he's right
man.
in front of the thing, like ready
Yeah,
to go.
I'm pretty sure he like has his fucking key in the locker and he just falls asleep.
Yeah, and the next guy walks up and he's like, "What the hell?" And just
Yeah.
fucking opens it and steals everything.
Dude, I haven't seen that movie forever. Seth Green was in that movie, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was. He was one of the guys that was racing.
Yeah, he was one of the guys. That's
He was,
fucking
he was,
awesome.
he was one of the actors.
Fucking
That's
the
it.
guy I worked with the other day started talking about Without a Paddle.
God, that's
That's a good movie.
that's top 10.
That's the first time I thought about that movie in probably 10 years.
I have it on the server if you really want to watch it. It's fucking awesome.
It's a pretty good movie.
I fucking love that movie. It's stupid funny. I showed it to Carla, and I don't think she laughed like once the entire movie.
Damn.
And I'm fucking over there just rolling. I'm fucking dying at some of that shit.
Dude,
Like
every
when that-
time, I can't even think about Beavis and Butthead anymore without thinking about you and Dylan watching it.
I told my dad about that the other day.
What'd he say?
I was like, because I was talking about coming home from Mexico, and I told him that they gave me the bottle with the worm in it. And I told him that, I've been talking about eating the worm for a while, and that you had ended
Like,
up telling me
oh.
that it's not hallucinogenic.
Yeah.
And my dad was like, "Oh, well, I don't think I've ever eaten one, so I wouldn't have known." And I said, "Well, oh, that reminds me, I need to tell you about the last time I tripped." And he just looked at me. He was like, "Okay." And I was like, "So I watched Beavis and Butthead do America," and he just looked and he was like, "I don't remember that movie." And I was like, "Well, it's the one where they find their parents out in the middle of the desert, and then they,
Dad.
well, yeah, they're dads, and then they end up like having almost like a heat stroke, and it's almost like they're tripping on acid at the same time as you are." I was like, it was awesome. He was just like, All right. Like he didn't even care. Like he was just like whatever.
He's like, all right, sounds good.
It was fucking awesome. That was a crazy trip for sure. So, my favorite movie of all time.
It's Donnie Darko.
I feel like Donnie Darko is the like easy answer. It is definitely like top movie. Like I would easily watch that any day. But I think the only reason is because like it's still so mysterious even after all these years.
Yeah.
Trying to think if there's anything else that I would like just consider like a fucking amazing
See,
movie.
that's like I wish I could have like a photographic memory and just.
Huh?
You're lagging there. Uh-huh.
No,
I thought it was me.
I wish he had a photographic memory, and that was the sound of his photographic memory taking a photo.
Taking his shit.
Cha-ching! I'm just trying to think if I can remember any movies that I've watched like recently. I watched The Babadook again, which I really do like that movie.
I still need to watch that.
It's so weird because it's like it's the same as like how the Bird Box never showed you the creature, which by the way I did see those pictures you were telling me about what it was gonna look like.
Yeah.
Totally stupid. I'm glad they never showed that shit. The Babadook does the same thing to you. You never actually get to see what it is terrorizing. And I told you that it was a picture that was drawn. That was my memory fucking me over. It's actually, there's a book that keeps appearing at this woman's house, and her son looks through it, and that, what you see on the cover, is it's kind of the representation of the Babadook in that book. But still an amazing fucking movie.
I can't really think of a favorite movie, but a movie that I really like is 12 Angry Men, if you've ever seen that.
I have not.
It's a court case about this kid who, I can't remember if he did or did not shoot this lady or a person, but it's just a jury, and they go from all but one being guilty because there's evidence, or like saying he's guilty, to like they work their way around and they all talk about it for like 2 or 3 hours. It's not that long of a movie, but they talk about it forever until they end up finding that the guy's innocent because one of the guys is like his dad or something. I can't remember exactly what it's about, but it's a pretty good movie.
I don't know. It's hard for me because I'm not really like a movie person. I've always been more of like a TV show kind of guy. Do we need to take an intermission while he fixes himself?
Yes, for sure. Alright, so
Craigbert?
technical difficulties, but at least we're back. So, favorite movie, Weldon, what was yours? The 12 little boys?
8 Crazy Nights. The animated special with Adam Sandler.
Oh my god. That old man.
Weldon, why aren't you laughing?
I don't know what.
Alright, we'll fill you in later.
Okay. So your favorite movie?
Yeah, I would say that mine's probably Donnie Darko. That's the easy choice for me.
Well, Weldon never said his.
Oh.
Yeah, dude. 12 Angry Men.
Oh, yeah, that's pretty good.
Die Hard 4.
Die Hard is a Christmas movie.
I was about to say that. Is Die Hard a Christmas movie? Stupid.
That's everybody.
Okay, so random number between 1 and 4.
4.
So one skill that you're proud of, and one skill you wish to obtain.
Oof.
I'd love to be able to spell your, and your correctly.
Ooh, that is a really good one.
What about there, and there?
I'm pretty solid on those.
So what is it? A skill that
You're proud of, and then a skill you wish to obtain.
I have the libido of a god.
A skill you wish to obtain is somebody to share it with.
Yeah,
Oh, man.
anyone willing.
For anybody that's willing, his Twitter's in the description below.
Yep.
I'm gonna chug a bunch of Theraflu.
Hey, you left some Red Bulls at my house, by the way.
Don't drink them.
I haven't.
Don't touch them.
I'm gonna go get one.
Don't look at them.
Be right back.
I don't care. Drink them.
No, I don't drink them.
I got them because we were gonna make fucking Jaeger bombs, but when we got her, I forgot about them, and then Shane was like, "I see there's Red Bull in the fridge," and I was like, "Oh yeah, we're gonna do Jaeger bombs," and then there was like one shot of Jaeger left by then.
Damn.
Hey, I did it. It tasted pretty good.
Yeah.
I heard you were trying to teach my dog to sit.
Oh no!
She already knows how to sit.
I taught her how to sit. Thank
No,
you.
She knew how to do that.
She also knows how to shit in the floor.
Oh my god. So you weren't saying sit, you were saying shit.
My plan worked. Like, okay, Luna, shit. Luna, shit.
I do that when I take her out. I tell her to
Does it
shit.
work?
No, never.
Ah.
Sometimes,
yet to
but I
poop.
think it's just dumb luck. So one skill that I'm proud of, I can play the guitar pretty well. So I'm pretty proud of that. I don't show it off, and I wish I could. But
You just
Like,
like fucking
I wish I
Throw
was
it in the background.
better. That's what I want. That's what my skill I wish I could obtain.
What was it?
Mine's just music in general. And his was playing the guitar.
yeah, like I really want to like write songs and record,
Yeah.
but I sit down and I like start to map out a song, and then I hate it before I'm even like close to finished with it. So I'm like, fuck this, I don't want to do this anymore. And then like a month later, I'll be like, all right, let's sit down and write a song. All right, let's rent
wish
this
I
game
could-
again. I don't have a controller for.
I wish I could just stick with it.
Yeah, I would say
feel
like
I feel like that's most of the things I do. Like, I don't know. I guess the skill I'm proud of would be like, I guess I would say skating. And even then, like, I'm not like super great. Like, I can do some tricks and stuff. But I had a lot of fun, and I don't know, I still know how to do everything. But that's the thing, like, I'm not super great at it. Same thing with like music, like I can play a few chords, and like me and Jared and Trey used to like jam once every week and stuff, and I guess you could say we had a little band. But I guess what I'm trying to say is like I start something and I get decent at it, and then I just never progress.
I mean, I would say as long as you enjoy it, it's definitely something to be proud of. Like, if you get to that point where you are good enough at something to enjoy it, then hats off. One skill that
He lag out for you guys?
Huh?
Nothing. Never mind.
a skill that I wish that I could obtain is like being able to stick with something even longer. Like I feel like I do the same thing where like I get into something and then I go until I feel like I plateau, and then I just move on.
And you're like, well, that was fun.
Like Dylan was talking about it a couple weeks or probably a month ago. He was like, dude, can you imagine like where your channel would be if you'd have just kept making music? Can you imagine like how fucking like
Dude, you would be that. You're Marshmallow.
Scribblix. Scribble.
Ryan's Marshmallow.
Marshmallow is a white guy.
Ryan's not white.
Oh yeah.
Change my picture. I don't want to be white in this.
I'll make you purple.
Make me Homer.
I'm just gonna cut you out and put a PNG of Barney.
I want to be Homer, and I want Carla to stand behind me.
Merch.
Homie.
Merch.
Like,
homie.
Merch.
like honestly, like with guitar, like I played guitar.
Oh, homie.
I played
Done.
all through high school, and then I played a little bit after high school, but then I completely stopped.
Oh, homie.
I knew that was coming.
All right, that's the last time, I swear.
You liar. Like as soon as I got out of high school, I started making like electronic music, and then I felt like I got like as far as I could with that, and I just stopped.
Yeah, I remember staying like the weekend at Dylan's, and all I heard for like 36 hours was
That song from Bucket.
and whips excitement.
Hell
Just that
yeah.
fucking song from Buckethead where it's like beedly beep beedly 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 beep beep.
Fucking Jordan.
Yeah. Used to play that one a lot on Guitar Hero too.
Yeah, that was hard.
That song was fucking hard.
I miss Guitar Hero. Like I don't know, with like collecting video games, I did the same thing. Like I got to the point where I felt like there wasn't anything else to get around here, so I moved on.
Dude, you were like legitimately gonna start open a store.
Yeah, that would have probably been like the next logical step.
I mean, you were like really looking into it.
Yeah,
I mean,
if I had that
that's-
startup money.
you really get into everything though. Not saying that it's a bad thing,
Yeah,
but
that's
like I
what
mean,
I envy you because you're very passionate about things.
You know, that's weird because the reason
the reason I am who I am is because of you, baby.
the reason
Me.
one of the reasons that me and an ex would fight most of the time is because I wasn't passionate enough. Interesting.
Idiot bitch.
Maybe
I-
you just weren't into her.
That's exactly what it was, and I didn't have the heart to tell her that. But like when Carl and I first started dating, I did the same thing with her. Like I was really passionate about us and our thing, and then she complains even to this day that sometimes it feels like I'm not the same old me, like I'm not the same person I was 6 years ago. And I
mean,
try to argue with her, like people are naturally going to progress through their life, and they're never going to be the exact same person. Like small
and,
tidbits
like,
will change.
especially with like relationships. Like everybody goes through like the lovey-dovey like honeymoon stage where you're like, oh, I love you so much. Like that shit fades out.
Yeah, and
That's not what love is. Like, of course, like that's what love is, obviously, but like love lasts through that shit.
Yeah, and like I tried to explain this to her. Like she asked me one time, like, what, like, do I love her, or like, what is the like meaning of love, or like I don't remember how she phrased it, but I have always thought that love is not a feeling for me. Love has never been like a feeling in my gut or my chest or anything like that. It's always been more of a it's been more of like a passion to I guess please the other person. Like all I ever want Carla to be is happy, and she like hates that sometimes because she's like, Ryan, I just want you to fucking make a decision, or I just want you to like just choose what will make you happy instead of what will make me happy. But like I like love is almost the thing that it's like you would do anything for that other person.
Right.
And that's my idea of love, and I've tried to explain that to her, but that's not the same thing for her. Like she feels like love is that connection between two people, and I'm like, all right, whatever. Yeah, I'm pretty passionate. I do get into things. I feel like I fucking like drown myself in my hobby though.
Yeah, a little bit. I could see that.
Like a few weeks ago, for anybody who's not up to date that's listening, I do play Pokemon Go.
Yeah.
I don't remember when this was. It's like a month or so ago.
Yes, as the image on the screen, you can see in front of him there is a phone with the Pokemon on the phone. I drew that. Congratulations. Please congratulate me on Twitter. Thank you.
His Twitter handle is @BlueXMits. So,
Yes.
like a month ago, we were talking in the group chat on Snapchat, and I said something, and Ryan's response was, "All he knows is Pokemon Go now," and I was like, "Fuck."
That was the moment where you were like, there it is.
Yeah, I was like, "Motherfucker!" I was like, "I've gone too far."
Restart your whole Discord, Ryan.
I really hope this doesn't like mess with Craig. Like, I don't know how it's gonna affect it if he DCs.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if it's just gonna put like blank air or like dead air.
I have no idea.
We'll wait. Feature films released between 2018.
So
In
apparently somebody tried to
2018.
kill themselves in my mom's hotel. Just works out.
Sick.
Interesting. Well, I really want to go see this Broly movie.
Me too.
Like, I keep seeing stupid ass articles, and it's
Same house, the
freaking me out.
bestseller anime movie or whatever.
It's freaking me out because I feel like I'm gonna get fucking spoiled. Like, I know certain things are gonna happen, but it's freaking me out.
Stop reading the articles.
Well, I like flip over to the left on my phone, and it's just a picture of fucking Super Saiyan Broly.
Oh yeah, and then there's of course like a little description about it. So
Yeah, like my eye just automatically catches that.
that's why journalists need to stay the fuck away from us
Yeah.
us weebs.
Yeah, please.
Like, I saw an article yesterday that was like, "Oh, Luffy and Katakuri's fight's about to fucking pop off," and literally this episode they didn't even fight at all. Like he got poisoned and he's like wobbling around because there's like a poison in his body, and his opponent's like, "What the? Who poisoned him?" And it was his ally, and he's like, "Don't fucking poison my enemy," and fucking stabs himself to equal out the fight. And then they go and they stand beside each other and about to fight again. And then to be continued.
Yeah, that's what I don't like about journalism. They literally they're just as bad as fucking YouTubers to fucking clickbait shit.
I think that's where it all started.
Damn
Beginning
YouTubers.
journalists are the worst. Well, check this out.
Check this out.
I saw that.
Weep, 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 weep.
Yeah, I've only seen
Oh
about 8
my
different posts about it
God.
on Reddit.
That dude
Huh?
probably shat his pants.
What?
Check this out.
Hang on, let me tag this as not safe for work.
It's just titled "Water Droplets." What fucking under 18-year-old little bitch is in this Discord? Craig, you 18? He said, yeah.
He talks like with his fucking automated voice. It's like, I am 18.
Recording.
50-inch Toshiqa. No remote.
We want to hear you die.
Da-da. Da-da-da-da-da. Da-da. Ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-da. Ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-da. Da-da. Dylan, did you see I put your gangster ass as the fucking thumbnail?
I did. Ryan fucking Weldon, before he left the fucking Wilkesboro, was like, I'm gonna watch this video just because you're in the thumbnail. Either that or it was Ryan that said that. I don't remember anymore.
8 views.
Me.
Was it you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh, that's cool. Check out this this switch cover dock thing, Dylan.
That's kind of cool.
Oh, that is awesome.
I hope they redesigned the Switch and put the charger port on top.
All right, this is like the 5th Girls Gone Wild or some kind of not safe for work content I've seen on r/all today. What's going on? Did someone give me $200? Here's 2 more fucking not safe for work things. 40-inch bubble on my 5-foot 1-inch frame.
This sucks.
Ow.
I'm going back to TeamSpeak.
I think it's more of an internet issue.
-3.
Well, there was somebody that lost a shiny Groudon.
What? How?
Apparently, like, they went in and fucking kept trying to catch it, and it just never caught. It actually ran.
What the fuck? Does that mean the shiny legendaries are not 100% anymore?
I mean, I think it was probably a server error.
So you think he's gonna get it eventually? Or you think he for sure missed out on it?
I think he for sure missed out on it, because he was also talking about how it didn't even show up in his journal that he completed the raid.
Here's an LGBT thing. 2007, 2019. And the little girl picture looks more like a guy than that post-sex change 2019 picture does.
Hello?
What's up?
Hello?
What'd you do?
I don't know.
All right. So where were we? Skills. Skill that you're proud of. Skill that you wish to obtain. Weldon hasn't spoken on that.
I don't have any good skills. The skill I wish to obtain is a skill.
I disagree with that.
What?
That you have no skills. You have
I type fast. I'm proud of that.
37.
that's like the most underwhelming skill.
Yeah, until I fucking work as a record keeper for a courthouse.
Okay, when's that gonna happen?
After I apply.
Why the
Shit.
why the fuck would you do that?
That's money.
Yeah, but wasting money on degree just to work at a courthouse?
Look, dude, you gotta get this money.
True. So, skill. What skill do you have, Weldon?
I type.
What skill does Weldon have? Let's choose for him.
I really don't have much.
Weldon's a very good. Weldon can read very well.
Yes, he can. He has a pretty good memory, I would say.
I can't read good.
What was Dylan's skill?
He is the yin to the yang with Dylan. Dylan hasn't said his either. But we have to still choose a skill that Weldon wishes to obtain. I
Oh,
say,
you're gonna choose that for me?
yeah, I say Weldon would like to. He'd like to learn how to wakeboard.
Surf's up, dude.
I could see Weldon being.
Weldon's fucking like doing backflips and shit.
I just imagine him at that fucking park over there behind the Dollar General.
Where the fuck did you find that picture?
Which one? That one right there, or the Chiqua or whatever
The Chiqua.
on Reddit?
Why did you post the one you posted before that?
The GIF of the team kill thing.
No, the big fat ass with the vagine.
Oh, did you delete that, Ron?
I did.
It was just on Reddit. And they said water droplet.
Emoji.
No, it just said water droplet.
Oh,
I also saw one that said, "Oh, look at this green-eyed Asian," and then it was a not safe for work tag. So I clicked on it, and it unblurred, and she was just choking on a dick.
Reddit's becoming the new 4chan.
Like, this is the 10th thing I've seen on r/all that's fucking not safe for work tag.
How long will we be going?
Well, not long.
What?
Because of how many times you've disconnected, we probably have like 30 minutes.
For real, a skill I wish I had, it would probably be to be a good cook.
That'd be
Fuck
cool.
yeah. Fuck yeah, dude. I actually like to cook.
Yeah, cooking's fun.
Like, Carla told me one time that, like, she hates my food, but she could see me being that, like, experimental chef, like, just throwing shit together to see how it tastes. I was like, dude, that's what I do, like, all the time. Like, I have made her spaghetti probably like 6 times now, and I change it every single time. And every time she says, "Yeah, it's still good." Like, I just put random shit. Like, I just fucking throw some cumin in there. I'll just fucking throw some fucking garlic powder. Like, whatever.
Spices, whatever.
Yeah. Like, I just throw some random shit. Like, fuck it.
Let's get into meal prepping.
Dude, I tried. It's really hard. I don't have enough Tupperware for it.
But if you can get into it, you can save a shit ton of money, I bet.
Yeah, like, I don't know. Like, that's one of the, like, the biggest things. Like, me and Carla have started cooking a lot at the house now. Like, even today on the way back from Louisville, I was like, you know what? I'm going to stop and get myself some food. I feel like I've went all this week and did pretty good. I'm going to go home and take some food with me. And then, like, I really got to thinking about it, and I was like, nah, fuck that. I got some tacos at home I'll eat. Like,
Hell yeah.
like, I honestly...
Damn it! Stop posting shit from Reddit. We got a podcast.
All right.
So I legit like came home and just fucking ate regular food, like food that we fucking cooked.
Hey man, there ain't no difference. They cook it at that fast food place too.
Take notes, Weldon.
Well,
We'll save you a lot of money.
yeah, I mean, like, okay, so seriously, I make this badass vegetable soup. It's super fucking simple. You literally just need 4 cans of mixed vegetables and like 1 or 2 other things that you can literally reuse every time you make it. Like, you have to buy a whole fucking jar of Creole seasoning, which it comes with way too much, but either way. So I've been making that, and I tallied it up. Like, it's like $5 every time you make it. Is how much it fucking costs.
You
And
can
it
eat on it
makes...
for like a week.
It literally makes like 8 servings. So $5 divided by 8. Quick, Weldon. Wish to obtain the skill to do math faster.
Okay, Google.
Okay, Moogle.
Divided by 8, it's gonna be 0.625.
So fucking 63 cents per serving. That's fucking crazy.
That is
Like,
pretty crazy.
Where the fuck can you go and eat for 63 cents in America?
Absolutely nowhere.
Exactly. Yo mama's house. Actually, she cost me about $200. Anyways, yeah, meal prepping is really fucking cool. It's just really difficult, and if I had a way to store the food better, it would be like so much easier. But we have.
I remember when I used to like smoke weed a lot.
One
One time I got really fucking high and fried like a whole pound of bacon, like a whole fucking pack. And I was like, oh, I don't want it crunchy. So I like halfway cooked this fucking bacon, and it was like rubbery. And I put it all in a bowl, put a shit ton of peanut butter and maple syrup all over it, and just ate that.
That sounds delicious. I'm not even kidding.
I thought my heart was gonna explode.
I would fry the bacon a little further than halfway, but it sounds really fucking good. I'm a big peanut butter lover.
Yeah, tell me about it.
So to fill you in, Weldon, one of the last times we did acid, I fucking literally grabbed a jar of peanut butter off the
It was
counter.
like the first time Ryan did it, and I did it with him, and like he was like, "I'm so hungry," and he was like finger blasting this jar of peanut butter, like, it's so good. I'm like tripping, like watching him in awe, like.
Oh, I did tell my dad about fucking Terry Crews and his face. Like, I told him like how it looked, and he was just like, okay. Like he just didn't even fucking care. I was like, fuck, I wish somebody cared.
Every time I get drunk, I just put ranch on everything.
That's disgusting.
One time I was at Brandon's and I was like, just retarded drunk, and his mom made spaghetti, and I went upstairs and got a plate and came back down, and I had like drenched it in ranch. And he was like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?" And I was like, "It's so good." How was
Dude.
that guy?
So apparently, whenever we were in Mexico and I got really fucking drunk that time, so we went to this party. It was a engagement type party where it's basically the man was asking for the girl's hand in marriage, but it's a celebratory kind of thing. I got really fucking drunk. Apparently, at this party, the guy that was basically like our chauffeur, our helper while we were in Mexico, he asked me like, "What's my favorite food?" And apparently, I told him it was spaghetti. Spaghetti's not even close to my favorite food. Like,
fucking mediocre favorite food.
yes, it's not even close to my favorite. But somehow I fucking told him spaghetti. I don't remember telling him spaghetti. I don't remember anything past a certain point that night. But I'm not shitting you. The very next morning, I woke up, went to his house, and he made his girlfriend fucking cook me some spaghetti.
Oh my god!
And we all sat down to
why are there
eat.
spaghetti here?
And we all sat down to eat, and I was like, "Oh shit, we're having spaghetti."
He's
And
like,
Carla
"Yeah,
sat
spaghetti."
down. Carla sat down. She was like, "Why are we having spaghetti?" And then he fucking comes walking over there. He said, "Do you remember telling me that you like spaghetti?" And I was like, "What?" No. He was like, "You told me spaghetti was your favorite food," and I was like, "All right."
You're like, "Oh yeah, it's my favorite food."
Totally not at all. But that was fucking awesome. I really
You guys
like that
remember
spaghetti.
That episode of iCarly where they ate spaghetti tacos.
Yeah.
Apparently, that's like a real thing. People like eat it. It's pretty good.
I'd like
So
to
I've
try
heard.
some spaghetti tacos.
It's just crunchy taco shell with spaghetti inside.
I'd do
Sick.
it.
I'd be into it.
Yeah.
Some
So-
sriracha,
Pick a number 1 through 3.
ranch.
Good number. 3
So
goals. Right?
I don't know why, but compared
No.
to my brother in this picture, we all look like small children.
You fucking drew us.
Subconsciously, I think we're all small children.
Yeah, 3's fun.
Except for you.
That's accurate.
So, what is your current short-term goal and your current long-term goal, and why?
Short-term goal, pay off my car.
I knew you would say that.
That's a good one.
Well, fuck you then! Long-term goal, probably
Pay
go
off the
to
car.
school. I know that's not like crazy long-term, but I mean,
It's longer term than paying off your car.
yeah!
Go and graduate.
No, he just wants to go.
Yeah.
He's just gonna take his
Now
paid
you're,
for.
now you're taking it too far, Will.
He's gonna take his
Whoa.
paid for. He's gonna take his paid for car and just drive to the school and then come home. He doesn't have any plans to actually
goal is-
attend.
Like
Go to
after,
school.
right after he makes his last payment, he drives to fucking Dobson. He just sits in the parking lot. And he's like,
I did it. I think that's good. Current short-term goal, definitely paying off your car is a good thing, and then going to school, I think, is awesome. Because I don't know, like
I feel like both of those are like good, positive things to do that will benefit me greatly.
yeah,
I mean, the car's not going to benefit me greatly, but
oh, it will because you won't have a payment for it. So
cut that out, Craig.
I
Fine.
have always really enjoyed school. So, like, I think going to school is really cool.
The mental challenge of it.
Kind of, yeah. So in my class that's on Mondays and Wednesdays, we're literally learning a whole fucking new language. And he was like, so we're going to learn this language in 2 weeks, and then the rest of the class is going to be on advanced topics. And I was like, oh, okay. And it's C++, which is supposedly like the more difficult language to learn. So I was like, nice. So I don't know. I do like that challenge, though. It's really cool. Plus, I think you need to go to
it's like, I don't know. School sucks, but if you're going for something you're like interested in and passionate about, it's a lot better.
for sure.
So I could see like if you're really into programming and you're like, I don't know, that actual having a want to actually like learn makes it a lot more better too. A lot more better.
Yeah.
More
Yeah.
better.
More butter.
More butter, please.
For my ranch.
I can't believe it's not ranch.
And we're back with more weird ass fucking products that Ryan has cooped up in his brain.
That's what I'll come out with. A low fat ranch that comes in a margarine tub.
No, please make it come in a fucking like spray can, like spray cheese.
Yes, even better. You don't have to refrigerate it either.
That sounds so disgusting. I fucking hate ranch.
You can do whippets with ranch. Ranch
You
it.
can whip it. You can ranch it.
Ranch it up.
Ranch it up.
Ranch it up. Dum, 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 dum. That's a song.
Stupid shit they say before the bass drops.
Top 10 anime betrayals.
That's not a topic.
Well, sure, Brad.
My short-term goal is to graduate.
Not gonna happen.
Yeah,
Ooh.
probably.
Aren't you almost done
Long-term.
because you started a while back.
You got like one more semester, don't you?
Yeah, he told me like Monday, he was like, you should really start applying for jobs like whenever you're ready. He was like, because most companies, like especially in the like IT world, they understand that you're getting ready to finish your degree, so they'll go ahead and interview you and set you up to hire you as soon as you graduated.
Dude, that's awesome.
Yeah, so he was like, go ahead and start applying like as soon as you're ready. He was like, it's kind of up to you at this point. Like as long as you apply, get the job, and finish school, then you shouldn't have any problems. But if you get the job and then don't finish your school, they're probably going to fire you. And I was like, oh, okay. So yeah, that's definitely short term. Long term is probably, I would say like kids is probably like my biggest long term goal. I'm really getting to that point where I'm ready to have like a fucking kid.
Offspring.
I'm ready to have a fucking kid to like share my,
What you've learned in the world.
I guess, yeah, like my knowledge and my hobbies and shit. Like I really want to fucking like bring my kid in here and show him all these Gundams that I built, and I really want to bring my kid in here and play fucking Switch with him, or you know, whatever. Like I don't
That's a
know.
lot of hymns for a guy that's always wanted a girl.
Well, if it's a girl, I'll bring her ass in here and I'll show her all these deadly robots.
I'll
that are made
whoop
up.
her for not being a man.
I'll bring her in here and we'll fucking play My Little Pony on the Switch together. Like,
Are you
fuck
saying
it.
a girl can't be a gamer?
I'm saying that a little girl is probably gonna choose My Little Pony over Smash. Okay. Plus, I don't want to smash my little girl. That's weird. Well,
Oh, I don't like that.
Thanks for coming to this episode of the podcast.
I think
Next time we'll be
everybody
filming
just
from jail.
everybody just went back to YouTube homepage right there.
So our real listeners are listening now. What's one thing you want them to hear?
I love you.
Big titty goth girls.
They are the best.
I heard that reverberate through your room. Ha! Am I right?
Short-term goal, Run.
Move out.
Long-term goal.
Move back in.
Move back in.
Become a failure and move back in. I like it. Well,
My short-term goal is to fucking destroy this group project, which is not going to happen. So I'm going to change it to succeed on this group project.
I was thinking it as like short, like long terms, like 5-year plan.
okay.
Not a bad idea.
All of ours fall within that.
Did you ever say you're long-term?
Yeah, move back in. I don't know. I guess just like eventually get a lot better at what I'm doing in my job, get comfortable and
Become a rock star.
get comfortable and then quit.
That was funny.
I really don't fucking know. Just
Well, that's why the topic's here.
do good.
Be happy.
In the long term, I want to good do.
I don't know.
Oh, some good Mountain Dew.
Like,
Have you tried Voltage?
Want that cold red?
voltage. Okay, let's settle this right now.
Is Voltage the blue one?
Yes.
Oh, that shitty stuff that you have at your house, Ron?
What?
No, he doesn't have any more.
Voltage is the best Mountain Dew.
Thank you!
I don't know. Like, I don't know what it is about Code Red, but I've always I think Code Red was the first spin-off Mountain Dew that they did, and I don't know what it is. I just really like it.
Incorrect.
Studies show that most neckbeards prefer Code Red over Voltage.
I like Whiteout.
Actually,
You're an
Samantha
abomination.
actually taught me that fucking
Whiteout's actually pretty good.
Mountain Dew actually had literally Mountain Dew Red, not Code Red, just Mountain Dew Red back in the late 80s. I'm pretty sure that was the earlier spinoff.
Is Whiteout a Mountain Dew drink? Or are you talking about the fucking document cover-up shit?
Same thing.
I love
Mountain
drinking
Dew
some Whiteout.
redacted.
It's Mountain Dew Whiteout's just they added some paint thinner to actual Whiteout and bottled it up.
Carbonated
Sounds-
it and sent it out.
Great.
Orange Crush is the best drink.
All I know
Orange
is
Crush is the best Mountain Dew.
the LA Beast brought back Crystal Pepsi.
Yeah.
This is like 4 years ago though, so
Yeah. I really, for some reason, have taken a liking to Voltage. I generally don't like
Dude,
Mountain
so
Dew,
good.
but Voltage is just fucking phenomenal. I don't know why it's so good, but it is. And
Mountain Yellow or Mountain Dew?
Mountain Dew all the way.
like most of the time I try to get like water or something or like maybe some tea, but if I'm feeling a soda, I either go with fucking Voltage or cherry vanilla Pepsi.
Yeah. See, it's weird because I like cherry Coke more than I like cherry Pepsi.
Yeah.
And I also like vanilla Coke more than I like vanilla Pepsi. But cherry vanilla, always Pepsi over Coke.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
weird.
Dude, I was telling Dylan the other day, usually when I'm home, I just drink water.
Hmm.
And, my dad always buys fucking shitty fucking knockoff soda, so it's like Dr. Perky and Mountain
Try this
Dew.
new Shasta flavor.
Dr. Thunder.
Yes. But I opened the fridge the other day, and there was that nice, simple, fucking bright red Coca-Cola label.
Yes.
And I was like, I could really go for a glass of Coke. So it's just that fucking marketing getting into your brain.
I definitely like Coke more than I like any other dark drink,
Yeah.
but Voltage right now has me more than Coke. For sure. So fuck all the naysayers. Fuck you, and fuck you. Down in the comments below. I see you typing.
Damn.
They already left.
Weldon with his 6,000 words per minute.
I was asking him the other day. I was like, hey, so I had to take a typing test for this application that I put in online, and because they wanted to know what my words per minute was, and I took it, and I was like, what is yours? And insert Weldon's words per minute here.
It was like 215 or something in middle school.
Yeah,
God.
that's fucking insane. Because on the website it's like average is 40. I'm at 37.
That was in middle school before I hit puberty. Now that I have a bigger dick, it's my 11th finger. I fucking type faster.
I don't hit spacebar anymore. So my dick does.
I just kind of
his face bar.
he just kind of like bends his knees to hit the space bar with his dick.
He's got a standing a standing desk.
Remind me to never use your keyboard when I come over.
It's reserved for me only.
Yes, please. Do you have a backup for any guest
like-
that comes over?
The space bar's like
Yeah, you can think about
concave
typing.
in the middle. Where fucking he just beats his fucking dick on it.
Holy fuck. Oh, Weldon has a big dick for all of our listeners.
But I have a mini boner, so.
Yeah, that too. I think it's really just you got a big nut sack as well, so it just kind of lifts up your dick.
Oh fuck. I'm gonna have to fucking mark this as not safe for work now.
But this conversation's staying in.
Yeah,
All I'm
probably
saying
will.
is,
And Weldon wants the world to know he has a big dick. He's like, you better leave this in.
let's just say, if Weldon wears gym shorts, he should probably wear a cup underneath.
It's assumed that he's already wearing a cup because of how large it is. Oh. Is that everybody?
Shout out to Wake.
He's listening. He loves the
Oh,
podcast.
watching gay porn.
So we only have one more topic, which is what is one good memory you'll always have and one bad?
One bad memory I will always have.
Wait, should it be like memories that we've had of each other, or just in
I
general?
don't care, just in general.
Okay.
I was thinking of each other would be better.
Okay, can I go first?
Yes.
One good memory is when Weldon died and straightened his hair. One bad memory is when
Wait,
Weldon died and straightened his hair.
Ah, okay.
I
That
didn't
was-
die and straighten my hair.
I got a 2 for both. So
You bleached and straightened your hair.
I didn't straighten it when I bleached it.
That was before. You're right.
I had 2. I'm sorry. Good memory is when Weldon straightened his hair. Good memory is when Weldon fucking dyed his hair. Bad memory is when Weldon straightened his hair. Bad memory is when Weldon dyed his hair.
I had it relaxed for a while, which is where it's permanently straight, but that was before you knew me.
I will say that's probably like one of my favorite memories of you, only because of the fucking joke that I got off. And I just
Oh.
still to this day think that was like one of my fucking like Golden Globe moments.
What was the joke?
That
So
Narcissa joke.
He fucking walks in
man.
and he's got his fucking straight ass hair, and I just turned the corner at Taco Bell and said, "Narcissa, I support your change." And his fucking face just got so fucked over. He was like, "Oh
He
my
was like,
god!" Oh, that was like the best fucking joke I think I've ever got on Walden.
Man, oh man.
There's been plenty of jokes on Walden, but that one's my favorite.
I think my best memory with y'all was probably that day we all went over to Weldon's house after school and played Guitar Hero.
That's the best memory?
I'm not even included.
Damn, feels bad.
And Ryan was at his house. Man,
That's
sick.
it?
I mean, I don't know. That one was a pretty good one. I don't know.
Yeah, that was
Yeah, well,
pretty
you've
cool.
got cool hair and my curtain fell on you.
It fucking knocked me out and I died.
Well, you can't just say the memory.
That was
Go ahead. That's
that was the question.
That's.
Say the memory.
Say the memory.
So we all went over to Weldon's house and we were playing Guitar Hero, and we fucking
Well, it was after school.
yeah. So we had just
they
got
let
out of
us-
school.
They let us out at like it was a half day because it started snowing.
You want to fucking tell the story?
You're not telling it right, dude. And then your dad was like, "You better fucking come home because it's snowing," and you're like, "All right." And
to
we just
Weldon's.
went to Weldon's house.
And
Go on.
then
Well, go on.
So we're all at Weldon's house, and he's like, "Hey, you guys want to play Guitar Hero?" And everybody was like, "Yeah, hell yeah, that sounds awesome." So we're like all getting on there, and I was like, "I want to play guitar," and Weldon was like, "No, I'm guitar." Fucking Ryan was like, "I'm drums. You can't play drums." And they were like, "All right, well, you got to sing," because I think it was Jonah that came with us,
Yeah, Jonah was there.
and he was playing the bass guitar or something, because that's the day
was
he
just sitting
fucking
there.
couldn't back up and slammed into that pole.
That's right.
Anyway, so
You were singing on my Turtle Beach headset, Mike.
yeah, they were like, "All right, you have to sing because that's the only instrument left." And I was like, "Damn it!" And they chose "Living on a Prayer," and I was just going, "Whoa, Weldon's got cool hair!" Like, and I substituted the lyric every single time it came around, and they were just fucking dying laughing, fucking.
Weldon had this giant fucking Jew fro.
hence the story where he straightened it.
Then my curtain proceeded to fall on Dylan, and he just went.
It was sick.
I wish I had the video of where you were over here, and there was that stink bug that was in my room, and I flicked it at you.
God, that was a good one too.
That was a pretty good one.
One of my favorite memories. I have the video
Shit,
on
the
my
cops are coming.
Snapchat.
No, the sirens near me.
Oh. Well, it was fucking. So it was Mackenzie's girlfriend's birthday, and she was having a party in Elkin, and Mackenzie invited me and Dylan to go. So I picked Dylan up, and we went to this party in Elkin, and we showed up,
God.
and his girlfriend Amber was already like.
Oh no.
Again.
His fucking mic cut out.
Oh fuck.
The suspense is killing me.
And then
Tune in next time for part 2. I don't know if it's my favorite, but it's my most favorite recent one. Was that day where you and I were working on that game, and I sent you the fucking player file. And you were just like, "Hello, my honey. Hello, my dog," and bouncing it around in a super disconfigured state.
Yeah, that was
I had
fucking
me
great.
dying.
that was freaking funny. Back to the story.
All right.
Dylan threw up.
Ah,
Boom!
All right.
Uh,
You gonna tell the whole story?
I don't know. I mean, should I tell it?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so we get to the party, and his girlfriend's really drunk. And she's like, "Oh my god, Dylan, here's a whole bottle of fucking, I think it was like rum." And she's like, "Oh, take a shot, take another shot, take another pull, keep doing it." And Dylan like drinks half a fucking fifth of rum in like 15 minutes. So then for like an hour, he's just sitting by the fire, like fucking he's like hunched over, like holding his head, like, "I don't feel good, I want to go home. Oh fuck." Like drunk as shit. So then we finally are like, alright, we're gonna go home. So I get Dylan in the car and we start driving, and he's like, "Wait, slow down." I'm like, "What?" He's like, "Pull over, pull over, pull over." And we pull over, he throws up everywhere. Okay, it's not that great of a story, but I have a video on my phone.
The video is
like-
way better.
It's him like passed out. Yeah, I can't describe it.
Naked.
Yes.
Perfect. We'll put it in the video.
Alright.
Video? We'll
Yeah.
put that video from his phone.
We'll put that video from his phone in a video.
Put it
So-
in the format.
The second part to this is, what is one bad memory? And if we're pertaining this to each other, it's probably like a memory where like
Everybody was
I
making
got
fun of
you.
me.
yeah, you were made fun of or something like that.
So, I went to Dylan's one weekend. We were in like fucking 6th grade. So, me and Dylan are like wrestling around on his bed.
This doesn't sound good.
We're like wrestling, and then you, Ryan, walk out of your room, and you just look in Dylan's room, and like I'm like on top of Dylan. We both just like stop and like look at you, and you're just in the doorway like looking at us, and you just like shake your head, and just walk away. I was humiliated.
That's fucking weird.
I remember telling Dylan like, "Dude, your brother thinks we're gay now."
Which actually, Dylan and Weldon are gay.
Are they?
Huh?
News to me.
I don't remember this.
Can't remember name him.
That was a good memory.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trying to think of a bad memory.
Hmm.
When Weldon beat us all in Smash Brothers constantly.
How about that time I actually started to beat Weldon in Smash?
And Weldon blamed the game.
All right, well, guys, you were witness here to my bad memory of us. Yar.
I don't think I have like any bad memories. Another good memory is when everybody came over and Kirkland even came over and fucking drank with us.
Oh, we played Circle of Death.
Yes, we fucking set up that fucking Yu-Gi-Oh table that I had in the living room and
Hell
just
yeah.
fucking played Circle of Death all night.
Oh hell!
Like that was awesome.
I don't remember that.
You don't remember you fucking throwing up all over the porch?
I don't guess so.
I remember. I remember Cody slamming his head into the whole fucking house.
Yeah, that's a good memory. I wasn't even there.
I remember we got drunk as shit, and then you told me, you said, I don't feel good. I was like, okay, we'll just like step outside, and you were like, okay. And then like I walk outside like 2 minutes later, you're laying down on the porch, like basically blocking the steps where nobody can come in, and you just fucking hurled all of your guts into the yard. And I was like, all right, you all right? And you were like, I'm good. And I was like, okay. And then I'm pretty sure you fucking got up and kept drinking.
That's usually how it goes.
Yeah. That was fucking hilarious.
Do you remember me and you getting fucking like fucking shitty drunk, and Carla was just completely sober, and then you made all those fucking chicken fingers, and I went to sleep.
Yes.
And we were trying to play Sonic Generations. And I was
Yes.
like, I can't see anything.
That's exactly how it fucking felt that day that I fucking tried to play Fighter Z with Weldon. Like, I couldn't fucking pay attention to
You're like,
anything.
there's so much happening.
Yes. The worst fucking thing is I randomed into fucking Broly, and Weldon chose Broly. So there's two fucking gigantic fuckers on the screen fucking trying to hit each other, and I'm like, who am I? I'm like, I don't understand this. It's fucking horrible.
The worst memory I have probably is the multiple times we've all tried to start and finish Triforce Heroes.
Oh, man.
Oh, that could be a bad memory for me. Fucking playing
Final Fantasy game?
yeah, Final Fantasy Explorers. No! Speaking of the fucking N64, that was a horrible memory. Sitting through any fucking Rainbow Six game on the fucking N64 is terrible. I highly advise against it. It's
Pretty
fucking
bad.
shit.
Buck Bumble's a pretty bad game.
What? Somebody ban him.
Somebody ban him.
I would play fucking Goof Troop 1,000,000 times before I fucking played another goddamn fucking Rainbow Six game. It was horrible.
It was pretty fun.
What was that other game we played on the N64 that I fucking hated?
That fighter game?
No, that one wasn't too bad. I mean, it was shitty, but I didn't get mad at it.
I think it was just Nintendo 64 shitty. Like, it was an old fighter.
Yeah. I just hate fucking N64's controller. It's fucking shit.
Um,
You get used to it.
what was it about?
I don't know. I think I'm maybe thinking of fucking Donkey Kong Country, because I remember getting really fucking pissed at that game, and we played it.
Well, we played all three of the Super Nintendo ones.
Yeah.
That was fun. And then we played the Wii one, and then we played the Wii U one.
Yeah.
And I don't remember if we beat the Wii U one, but we
Dude,
made
there's-
it to the end.
There's a video of me playing Donkey Kong 64 when I was streaming, and I literally punched my desk because of how pissed off I was at it.
Aw.
Dude, I was so fucking
That
mad.
when you do the actual Donkey Kong arcade game.
I'm pretty sure, yeah, that's what it was. I got
Yeah.
so fucking pissed.
Can we find that clip?
Oh, yeah, I've got it right here. Here's video number 1. And here's video number 2. Before we watch these, because the podcast won't be able to see this, we're going to go ahead and sign off on the podcast. And Dylan, you take it away, because you good at that.
Once again, I'd like to thank everybody for coming out tonight. I know you guys have a busy schedule, and I really appreciate you guys, spending your, hard-earned, free time with us.
Why
here
are we
on
all
the
children except
with
Ryan?
with the Men Ride Shrimp podcast. And anyways, thanks for listening. I know you guys probably enjoyed yourselves because fuck, we did. And make sure to tune in next Friday for the next installment, and we'll see you then.